Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, September the 24th, 2021. As you know, most of you know, we have both a longer term service, which is mostly swing trading, and a short term scalping service. With trading any style, obviously we never know how a trade's going to work out, right? But what we do know is when trades set up to give us a high odds opportunity. And I want to show you exactly how Darko illustrates potential trade setups to our members. And you'll see just how effective this can be. So I'm going to show you his pre-market analysis video, what we call his PMA video, from this past Tuesday, September the 21st, 2021. And I want you to listen very carefully because as a result of that PMA video, there were profits available of over 1,500 pips just this week. Now, listen. Please listen carefully here. I am not saying that anyone made 1,500 pips. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. We can never say how many pips the members made because, I mean, maybe some members never even took the trades for whatever reason, and also because of differences in trade management. But let me do this. Darko sent me a couple of screenshots, and I'll show these to you right now here. This first one, let me just bring it up here. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, this one right here are his handwritten notes. Hope you can see all of that in the screen. I think we can. These are his handwritten notes on the trades that set up, the profit loss, and the status of each trade. I say status because some of these may still be open for some traders. Okay. The second right here, I want to show you this one here. This is a screenshot of closed out trades of his actual trading account in one day, which I've seen. If you add them all up, this is on one day, he took 362 pips out. The day before this, he had other closed out trades similar to this, and he ended up, I had to look at his account, and they all added up to close to 500 pips. And now this is important here. Those decisions that he made to take profits when he did were decisions that he made for his own reasons. Someone else may decide differently. Maybe they'll make more pips than he did. Maybe they'll make less. We've said it 1,000 times. Trade management is unique to each person, right? What we do have are guidelines and protocols for removing risk and or taking profit. Like, for example, here's just what I'm talking about here. Someone may remove risk but not take profit, whereas, because, you know, they're going for a bigger target. Whereas someone else may take an initial profit and then just move their stop up so that they can't lose. Right? And this is why nobody will ever get the same result as someone else. Okay? But anyone can certainly get into these trades in a very objective way based on Darko's PMA videos. And that's the real beauty of the videos. Okay? Again, I'm not saying that anyone made 1,500 pips because I don't know. What the intent is here is just to show you how Darko analyzes the various currency pairs and then presents these potential trades to our members way in advance. Okay, and because it's swing trading, there's lots and lots of time to get into the trades. One more thing before we listen to Darko's PMA video. Next Wednesday, September the 29th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Darko and I are going to host a webinar, and in that webinar, Darko will illustrate how he finds these trade setups and then actually turns them into a potential order. So you can see for yourself, hear right from him. And then you can see if this is something that is an appealing way for you to trade or not. The webinar is going to be focused on longer term trading only. Okay. And then, and by the way, we intend to keep it very short and to the point. We don't like, you know, a long webinar is drawn out or either. It'll be short and to the point. There's a link to the webinar in the text below this video or in the email that you received. And by the way, for those interested in short-term scalp trading, which is the service that I run, I'm going to be doing a scalping webinar very soon after next week's webinar, like maybe 1 or 2 weeks afterward, and I'll notify everyone beforehand. Okay, enough said. Let's listen to Darko's PMA video from Tuesday, September the 21st, 2021, because this is the one that set up all of these trades, or at least most of them.
Hi everyone, Darko here for your daily PMA for Tuesday the 21st of September 2021. Red flag news for today. Be aware that when you are trading, I won't be covering every pair. I just marked some of the pairs just to show you what happens since I talked about these levels. as we all know, I will always be referring of these three options to entering trades. Okay, the first one is natural stop on daily or 4 hour. That's like direct entry. That's your pattern. Second one is weekly or daily ACAT. Okay, and the third one is 4 hour or even could be daily set and forget or swing break rotation. Okay, so those are the three options. So option number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so in this case, yesterday or whatever day it was, I talked about this first level, which was also this monthly neckline, which is also this weekly neckline, and we also talked about this natural stop. Okay, so this stop loss is 50 plus 20 is 70 pips. Price is up over 80 pips, so this can never be a losing trade. AJ, okay, we talked about this level. This was a monthly level only, and I also said, this is also a weekly level when I had a second look, and this could be a level that price actually could react from, and there is no natural stops. If you took this as an option number 1, your stop loss is below the daily level. Okay, this is just too early to say how things are going, but obviously price is reacting from the level that I pointed out yesterday. Aussie Kiwi, we have talked about this level. If this is heading up, this is where price is heading up from. And we also looked about natural stop, and I showed you the natural stop on both daily and the 4 hour charts. You can scroll back and you will see that, so I don't need to take more time of the PMA to show you that natural stop. It's in the previous PMA. Aussie dollar, same in here. We have a neckline in here, and price is reacting from that level. This is not a natural stop. The natural stop would be below that level, the daily level. Okay, this is too shallow. You could say that this is a natural stop where my eyes did not pick that, within seconds. So the first thing I saw is what is actually below the daily chart. And if you have a rule like, hey, if it's more than that amount of pips, whatever amount of pips that is, you have an exception. Hey, if I'm just giving you an example, if the stop loss is more than this amount of pips, like 150 or 200, whatever that is for you, I wait for an extra confirmation, either option number 2 or option number 3 type of entry, whatever comes first. That could be an exception that you add into your game plan. Okay, Cad Yen, this is a smashing level to be watching, and hopefully price comes down into that level, and you have also a very strong natural stop on a daily chart, a no-brainer trade. Obviously, if you're option number 1 trader, 2 and 3, you just wait for those to come across. So whenever I see any of option number 1, 2, or 3, I will point those out in the PMA. So right now it's only option number 1, and maybe 1 week from now it's only ACATs, and 2 weeks from now only swing back rotations and set and forgets on the 4 hour charts, and I will show you all of them. So there is no, I'm not disregarding anything. So whatever I'm live coaching you every single day, so whatever I see on my charts live every single day, I show you. Okay, and I'm not hiding behind the curtain if a trade doesn't work out. So if I miss anything, just type it in the room. I'm not doing it on purpose to try to make this look fancy or anything. Here we are only taking winning trades or anything. We will be right 5-6 times out of 10 in best case. Okay, we all know that. If you have been with me long enough, you know that I don't BS people. So if I miss any potential losing trades, just point those out, and I will be more than happy to cover those in the next coming PMA. Swiss yen. This was an entry. I'm not interested in this reaction because we are not taking a trade like this on a daily chart or on a 4 hour charts for this move. Okay, so we are in it to win it. So we either price react from that level very heavily, like for the sake of it. In this specific case, well, it's a no-brainer. This level in here, you cannot deny that this is a brick wall. Well, when price gets there, do something, or at least into this neckline, just something. Okay, and there are some heavy levels before that you need to watch. So in this specific case, well, I do not like when the 4-hour chart is establishing below that level. So now I need to see where was the signal. What was it? Only a monthly level, then it's daily chart. Was it a weekly level, then it's a 4-hour chart. And you need to make a decision if you want to exit at break even, or you want to give this trade a fair chance to show itself. And there is no right or wrong. You need to read price, you need to have an overall picture. This might be going down into the monthly level. Well, then you are taking a losing trade. You might say, you know what, I don't believe in this trade anymore and I want to exit in here. You just exit at as close as to break even as possible. Then you have like a minor, super minor loss, or you just give it a fair chance to prove itself. And this is the thing. I don't know the outcome of the trade. I only know what is my edge. I see that edge, then I decide to do one of these three things. If I'm a stage 1 to 3 trader, if I'm a stage 4 trader, I don't get overwhelmed doing all three of them. Well, if that's the case, do it, but I don't recommend it unless you are a very, very high level of stage 4, and very, very few people are. So that's the truth. So until you get to almost stage 5 plus, or sorry, 4 plus, just do one thing. So yeah, there are different options, and I'm not like if this becomes a losing trade, hey, you had a chance to exit at break even. I'm telling you that right now, and you have several options: exit, leave it alone, maybe reduce whatever that might be, go half in or something. There are several options. Maybe the option number 1 is to exit at break even. Let me just take that back. Option number 1, exit at break even. Option number 2, leave it alone. And then if and when price comes up into this level, you do something about that trade. Okay. Dollar index also reacting from this level. This was only a monthly level, so it's a daily. It's a position trading. This could very, very well go up into this monthly level, which is also a weekly level. Now all of a sudden we can trade this on a 4-hour charts. You can also trade this as a position trading with this as a natural stop. So you have several options. Okay, Euro Aussie, I marked this level in advance, and right now price is just making higher lows. Depending if you entered the first option, this was your entry with a higher high stop loss. Basically nothing is happening. You are on the plus side right now, but price is basically making higher lows. Okay, if you are option number 2 trader, you wait for a daily or a weekly candle action. Okay, or you wait for a swing break rotation. Okay, so those are the options. We are at a level that price might be reacting. Okay, Euro Swissy, this was a potential opportunity that I pointed out yesterday. Well, let me tell you this: if the monthly candle closes like this, as a pin bar reversal like this at this level, well, this will be a losing trade. Okay, right now things looks good. We are at this level. I don't think you got filled yet, because price needs to hit this level unless you front run it like more than what we recommend. Or you might get filled. It depends on your brokerage. Some people don't have spread, they pay commissions. Some people have spread. The outcome we will see what happens in the near future. This was another trade, and like I said, I'm now every single one of these has been so far potential winning trades. This is up 80 pips ish, and the stop loss was 60 plus 20 is 80, so it's up one to one. This can never be a losing trade. Pound Aussie, another trade I would point it out. This one is the stop loss was like over 220, 30, 40 pips or something. This is up, I think it's up 150. Let's see, well, I think I was 140 pips. It depends if you took it right away, or if you want to see this as a rotation now, which is a rotation. I would be very careful, give this like 10 pips or something, because this is Pound Aussie. This is breathing like 20-25 pips. So if you are taking this as a rotation, give it enough pips to make this breathe, because this could very well go up higher and then drop. Okay, because this is a high volatility pair. Pound CAD, this was also another trade that was pointed out in advance. I also yesterday said price is making double bottoming in here, making clearly higher lows on weekly chart, and there is a potential for price to actually break out and use this as a natural stop for a longer opportunity. And before that, we also talked about a shorting opportunity. Whatever you took, if you're waiting for the longer opportunity, obviously there's nothing there. If you took the shorting opportunity, I hope that you're doing something about it, because price is up enough pips from the natural stop. So either way, it's I don't see how this could be a losing trade. Usdn was another trade that I pointed out. Nothing is there yet. You definitely got filled if you took this as a option number, what is it, 1 and 2, and it's also actually option number 3, because this is a set and forget. The price is breaching this level. Price is breaching this level, and then we convincingly reestablish with background space the entry with the stop loss aiming to the upside. We never know the outcome, and that's basically it. This is it. You learn how to read price. You never hear me brag about the outcome, or hey, listen, I point out 9 trades, all 9 of them is in profit right now, or this and that. No, because there will be time when the market makes me look stupid. And that's how the market works. And if you have been with me long enough, like for those who have been with me like for 3-4 years, you see, when I'm dealing with a losing streak, the trade that I'm pointing out is ending up in a full loss. And obviously this is not an alert service. I'm just telling you, this is what I see. These are the opportunities, and then the rest is up to you. It's not like I'm grabbing the mic and tell you, hey, short in here, short in here, long in here, and this was a good long and this was a good short. No, that's hindsight. That's BS. So you either see something in advance, or you keep your mouth, so yeah, this is what I see, and right now it looks very good. Tomorrow it might look very bad, and this is trading. We have winning trades, we have losing trades. If you want to become a professional trader, you don't care about the outcome, and you just focus on the process, read price, advanced market flow, something that was my first teaching lesson in November 2017. Advanced market flow has never changed in 4 years. The approach and patterns, yes, but the advanced market flow has never ever changed an inch. Okay, with that said, I wish you a fantastic trading day, and I will talk to you tomorrow and see how things are looking. Maybe it will be reversed by tomorrow. We never know. Plan your trades and trade your plan. Cheers.